Workers in most parts of Nigeria on Wednesday shunned a directive by a section of the Nigeria Labour Congress to participate in a strike following the removal of the fuel subsidy, which has resulted in an increase in the pump price of petrol. Despite this, however, Labour and civil society organizations held rallies to press home their demand that the federal government should reverse the decision. Rallies were held in Lagos and Abuja, from where Kelechi Emekalam filed the following report.
On day one of what's supposed to be an indefinite strike, they marched through the streets of the Nigerian capital, Abuja. The unionists are opposed to the removal of fuel subsidy, a move that's seen pump prices jump up by 60%. They are proceeding with the protest in spite of a court injunction against a mass action.
Nobody served us any notice, so we are not aware. We are not even aware that a case had been instituted at the National Industrial Court. So as far as we are concerned, we were not aware. We were not served notice. When the case was argued, we were not in court, and so for as far as we are concerned, that injunction does not exist.
But not all unions agree with the protests. Workers in financial institutions, electricity, rail and oil and gas belong to separate unions. Their leaders say they will carry on with further negotiations. Their absence in the strike means banks, fuel stations and depots as well as electricity companies remain open for business.
This thing is not about those of us who are here. It is about Nigerians. Nigerians who are suffering, who go to the market since this increase and they see the astronomical increase in the cost of living.
The union leaders have been in talks with the government in the past 2 days, but that ended in a deadlock. The talks were aimed at negotiating against going ahead with the protest and a planned strike, which is capable of crippling Africa's largest economy. Government has been spending billions of dollars on fuel subsidy and says it can no longer afford to do that. But these unionists aren't satisfied and insist the policy would further bring untold hardship on the people.
Justifying the removal of a subsidy, the federal government said it does not have money to sustain the costly scheme. More than half of its revenue has been lost to falling crude oil prices, and it's now allowing market forces to determine the prices. Kelechi Emekalam, CCTV Abuja, Nigeria.